sleep tonight. There is something special going on. There's a star that's shining just for you tonight. There's a mystery to ponder on, and you can feel it coming over the mountainside. And you can feel it in the moonlight, and you can see it in the swell on the bay. And if you listen very hard on the dazzle promenade, you'll hear it Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, especially Saturday. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
Fred Pringle, you made it!
It's good to be back, Uncle Godstein. Do you really think I missed the opening night of the Dazzle Red Fun Palace? Have I ever missed it in 25 years of summer seasons running the best show on earth? I can already smell the candy floss and the axe grease of those waltzers.
We haven't had the money yet, Fred. There are a few repairs needed, and we're a bit low on fuel.
I can still smell them, Uncle. It's like a waft from paradise. And how's my flossy candle, produced of the finest pink sugar clouds ever eaten on Dazzle Bay Beach?
Fred, it's so good to see you. We thought you'd gone and fallen off one of those steeple thingies you climb about on in the off-season.
Now, Flossie, would I, the greatest steeplejack who ever sprung from a weather vane, do anything as silly as falling off a little old church steeple?
Sorry, Fred. I should have known you'd never let us down.
Floss, I will never let you down. Monkey Chunks O'Hallahan. How's it going with the biceps, triceps, test your strength, then ring the bell?
You still do it better than me, Fred.
No, Monkey, no one does it better than you. Spooky, for goodness sake, you frightened living the daylights out of me.
Oh, thanks, Fred. You say the nicest things.
Look, Spook, I don't mind being attacked by holes punching monsters once in a while, just as long as they give me sufficient warning, okay? I could have had a heart attack.
Okay, Fred, we'll let you know next time.
Spook, it's good to see you. Woo! Keep up the good work, but save it for the ghost train, eh? And the paying customers.
Right, it's good to be back, isn't it, Fred?
Yes, Spook, it's great to be back.
We don't necessarily all feel like that.
Did you say something, Saki Cutter?
Nothing, oh great leader, just the wind blowing through the bunting.
Look, Saki, I know it still cost me for closing down the Gypsy fortune telling stall at the end of last season.
Cross. 4 generations of my family have told fortunes on Dazzle Bay.
Don't tell me you couldn't see it coming, Saki.
Pathetic attempt at a joke.
I know the Gypsy stall is important to you, which is why we decided not to spend the money we made last season on, I have to say, much needed repairs, but instead poured it all into new animal quackers like you did. Just for you, Saki, it's going to be brilliant.
Yes, it will be fabulous. It's a winner, Saki. I wish I got the wax still.
Tosh, you've taken my beautiful crystal ball and replaced it with a feathered monstrosity.
You all agreed, Saki. Children and fortune telling just don't mix. It's not right.
You all, you're afraid of my talents, what I can do and see. I see things and know things.
Do you now? Well, I see things and know things too, Saki. And I see you standing proudly behind the animal quackers like you did, surrounded by children, eyes lit of excitement. You can make it work if you want to.
Ham, who's she anyway? Does anyone know who she is?
How incredibly forgetful of me. Ladies and gentlemen, Dazzle is a fun palace. I'd like to introduce you to my daughter, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy. Never seen her before. Oh, she's so cute. Hi, everyone.
Pipsqueak.
Saki, how can you be so rude to a guest?
Okay, everyone, you didn't know I had a daughter. Well, I have. Poppy is my little girl. Ever since her dear mother left us when she was young, her great aunt has been taking care of her during the summer. Alas, she is too old to look after her, so she will be spending the summer with us. You'll find lots of friends here, in no time at all. You'll love the Dazzle Bay as much as we all do. It really is the best place on earth.
This town is a wonderful town, it's a fabulous town and I love it. This place is a magical place, you can forget all your cares and whoa, and it nearly repairs all down here. But this place is a wonderful place and it's heaven for those who come here. This bay is a heavenly bay on a warm summer's
Monkey Chunks, the counter table, if you please.
Right away, Fred.
Right, we all know how it works. We share everything we've got. So instead of some folks having a great night, some having a bad night, everyone?
Everyone has a pretty good night.
Right, okay. Who's first? Uncle, what sign? Pretty impressive, Uncle. You turned your silver tongue into gold.
Maybe not quite as much gold as usual, Fred.
But gold nonetheless, Uncle. Well done, sir. Fossey? Fossey, it's enough to make your heart sing. Well done, girl. Spooky?
Sorry, Fred, not to my usual style.
Don't worry, Spook. Anyone can have a slow start. Monkey Chunks, use your muscles to bring your haul over.
Wasn't my best night, to be honest, Fred.
Just the one.
Yes, sorry, Fred.
We were crowded with children, weren't we?
Yes, we most just watched our waterfall apples.
It's true, Fred.
It's been happening for a while now. Children have been saving up their money to buy computer games and mobile gizmos. Uncle, collect up the rest of tonight's takings and tally up. Computer games, call that a thrill. Videos, what do they do to the hairs in the back of your neck? And worst of all, television. When was the last time your head swam with excitement and your stomach turned to jelly sitting in front of your Gogglebox?
Fred, we tallied up.
Okay, Uncle, what's the damage?
£37.25 exactly.
That's even half of what we need to pay away. Never mind making improvements. But don't worry, everyone. We'll make it up. The irrepressible Fred Pringle has some ideas to put the pizzazz back into Dazzle Red Palace.
The generator stopped, the fuel's run out. We'll have to buy some more in the morning. If we can stretch to it.
Good evening. Hope I'm not breaking up a party. Seem to be having such a good time.
Hate to spoil the fun.
Yes, we'd hate to spoil the fun, wouldn't we, people?
Yes, we'd hate to spoil it. The fun.
The name's Megarich, Murgatroyd Megarich, but you can call me Mr. Megarich. Fabulously wealthy, immensely clever, and extremely reasonable. May I introduce my accountant, Sterling Squeamish, brain the size of a planet, absolute weasel. Splendid chap.
I know the price of everything and the value of nothing. Isn't that right, sir?
It's quite correct, Squeamish.
Financially advantageous to meet you.
Shut up, Squeamish, I need to talking to. And this is my personal assistant, Miss Primita Clackett. Tough-minded, sharp-tongued and acid-faced.
Murky flatterer.
I won't beat around the bush, Pringle. Little bird has told me that the Dazzle Bay Fun Palace is what we call in the trade.
A short-term cash flow crisis.
A short-term cash flow crisis.
Otherwise known as.
Note starvation.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
No lolly by golly.
Which means
Which means you can't pay your bills. These lovely people need wages to live.
How true.
The Fun Palace needs power for heat and light.
how true.
And the place isn't quite up to scratch, is it, Pringle? Bit run down and tatty in places, I'd say.
I'd say.
Need some money spending on it. And is all the machinery safe? Is it, Pringle? For all the little children who come here?
A Pringle.
Hey, Pringle.
Look, I don't know why you've come here tonight. There are things we need to do around here, and we will do them. And we don't need your help, Megarich, to do it.
Yay!
Yes, yes, of course, you believe in it. Very heartening to see someone in this day and age who actually believes in something.
Nauseating, you mean?
Disgusting, frivolous nonsense.
I believed in something once, a long time ago, but it only is the pain. However, maybe you do not understand these things yet. However, I want you to know I have a solution for you, for all of you, right here in this briefcase.
Italian leather briefcase.
£700 including VAT briefcase.
Yes, right here in this briefcase is the answer. One little signature, and the Dazzle Bay Fun Palace will melt into the distance and become just a memory. Then you can get on with your lives.
What's in the case?
We are not interested.
You own this place. This land, it's an asset. Not that we're interested in 15.5 acres of prime development land right on the front of Dazzle Bay Beach. You understand.
We're not. I thought.
What? Oh, got it. Oh, there it is.
Take your money and go. We're not interested.
Maybe we should hear what Mr. Megarich has to say.
Starkey, we've heard enough. Goodbye, Megarich, and goodbye. And good night.
Let's just say au revoir, shall we, Pringle? We'd make a great partnership. I can see it now. Megarich and Pringle. No, wait, what? Pringle and Megarich, the people who saved Dazzle Bay Fun Palace.
I wouldn't go into partnership with you even if you were the last pinstripe suit in the land. What have you heard about the magical world of childhood?
I was a child once.
Hard to believe.
And what are you now, Megarich? What is it exactly that you do?
Probably speculating.
Bee, you drink filthy bee! Property speculator. I make money available for troubled ventures so they can become the shining success that they deserve to be. look upon me as a friend in a crisis.
Particularly a short-term cash flow crisis.
Indeed, Miss Crackit, and on extremely reasonable terms. I'm a reasonable man, doing what I can to get along. Just an ordinary guy, bumbling along life's rocky shore. I believe there's a left and a right. I believe there's a day and a night. I'm a child, just look into my face. I'm a boy, I'm a man, I'm a baby, and all the gold in the world can't erase the reasonableness with which I'm blessed.
He's a reasonable man, doing what he can to get along. Just an ordinary guy, bumbling along life's rocky shore. He believes there's a left and a right. He believes there's a day and a night. He's a child, just look into his face. He's a boy, he's a man, he's a baby. All the gold in the world can't erase the reasonableness with which he's blessed.
We love the sound of the concrete pouring. Shh. We love the sight of those banknotes soaring. Shh. We love the smell of the fresh laid tarmac. Horizon to horizon, back, just keep it quiet.
We love the way that the breeze blocked towers. Shh. We love the absence of trees and flowers. Shh. We love the sound of pneumatic drills, right hunting up the countryside, the fields. But keep it quiet. Just keep it quiet. If you know what's good for you, you'll button up. You won't give a clue.
Now listen up, you lot. I'm really warning you.
So keep it quiet.
So all in all, Pringle, you couldn't wish for a better business partner. Trust me, just trust me. I'm a reasonable man.
He's a reasonable man.
I'm a reasonable man. So keep it quiet. What do you say, Pringle? Do we have a deal?
Help, help, can anyone hear me? Help!
Look up there.
Where? It's too hard to make anything out. Where is he pointing to?
There at the top of the big wheel. It's a little girl. It's Poppy. She's trapped.
Yes, I remember. She stayed long after all the other children left it closed down. She just kept on going round on her own. Seemed in a dream.
She must have got stuck at the top when the generator ran out of fuel. It'll be the morning until we can get more and get it going again. She can't stay up there all night, poor dear. She'll catch her death.
Not forgetting you have one of the world's finest steeplejacks on the team. Just take my jacket, Uncle. This will be a piece of cake. Don't worry, Poppy. I'll be up to get you down in a jiffy.
You're not going to climb it, are you, Fred?
Don't worry, Flossie. A big wheel is nothing. Just hold tight, Poppy. It won't take a second.
Maybe the Dazzle Red Fun Palace is more exciting than I thought.
Just let me get to the foot of the ironwork and get a good firm hold. Yes, here I go. Only a couple 100 feet or so. Shouldn't take a moment.
Thrills and spills, it's nearly as good as television.
That's about halfway now. It's as bad as coal up here. Just need to feel my way along this girder.
Please be careful.
Just making my way to the next handhold. Nearly there. Got it.
Be careful, Fred. Oh, take your time, Fred. Hold
Okay.
tight, Poppy.
Okay, nearly there now. About 25 feet to go. This is just like old times. Don't worry, Poppy. I have a head for heights like Neil Armstrong. I can see the lights over Dazzle Bay Harbour down below, stretching all the way round to the bay to your head there. It looks like a giant string of pearls. And the stars. Have you ever seen such a show in the heavens?
The show's nearly over. Time to go, I think.
Please take care.
Just a few more seconds and I'll be there.
The generator's come back on!
No! What's happening?
The rain's well! It's turning!
Hold on!
I can't hold it! It's slipping! I can't! Ah!
Gazette, get your Dazzle Red Gazette. Famous showman Fred Pringle and tragic fool, get your Dazzle Red Gazette. Fred Pringle dies from saving daughter at Fun Palace. Tragic end to glittering career. Doubts hang over the future of Dazzle Bay Fun Palace. Gazette, get your Dazzle Red Gazette.
Oh, so very sad. Famous showman dead. Tragic circumstances, absolutely. Driving force indeed. What's this? Suspicious circumstances. Still no explanation. Murky business.
Deeply murky.
The daughter Poppy to inherit Fun Palace. Still, every cloud has a silver lining.
Sterling silver in this case.
Indeed, squeamish. Once you have your oily little finger right on the button.
I knew something terrible would happen. Poor dear Fred.
As soon as the wheel began to turn, he didn't stand a chance. Does anyone know how the power came flipped on again? The police were crawling all over the generator yesterday. It seems it was a random fault. It just burst into light as a final teaspoon of fuel went down the pipework. Sounds very suspicious to me.
It's all over. With Fred gone, Dazzle Bay Fun Palace is finished. We might as well all go and pack our things.
Phil seems right. We'll have to find jobs and offices.
Jobs and shops. Still filing paper.
I can't face it.
I know, Monkey, but Flossie's right. Without Fred here, it's all over. Has anyone seen Poppy?
Yes, she went for a long walk along the seashore. She said she wanted to be alone.
You wait here for her, Skimpy. It's beginning to get dark. You tell her what we have decided. I will call her great aunt in the morning. She will have to go back to her. There's nothing for her here now.
It shouldn't end like this. Not what Fred would have wanted. What do I know? This boy's piece of rubbish.
What would you have wanted, Skimpy?
Poppy, I didn't realise you were... How long have you been there for?
Long enough to hear that everyone's leaving.
I'm so sorry, Poppy. I'm so sorry about your father.
You were fond of him, weren't you?
We were. He brought us this to life.
It's all his fault that we're left with nothing. No jobs, no future, nothing.
Whose fault?
You mean you don't know? She doesn't know. Innocent Miss Pringle, the boss's daughter.
Saki, stop it!
No, let her speak.
He fixed it all. The children couldn't win. Yes, really, your father rigged it all. The fruit machines. He jammed the testers' joint game. He even stuck coconuts to the shy so the children couldn't knock them off. Go on, if you don't believe me, see for yourself. That's why the children stopped playing. Nothing to do with computers or video games, but because it was rotten to the core. Now it's all over. However, there is someone who appreciates my talents, who values my powers over nature, and who is prepared to pay me what I'm worth. So long, losers. I have no more use for this, or for you.
Not like she said, Poppy. We're broke. We had no money for prizes, no money for repairs. It was only meant to be for the season until we got our heads above water. So sorry, Poppy. He's a good man.
I know he was Skimpy, and I think I know just what he would have wanted me to do.
arrived in. They're packing up to leave. There's some kind of final meeting at 10 o'clock tonight.
I think we'll be paying them a visit.
There's one other thing you may be interested to know. The game's a rope never to win. It's all fixed.
Are they now? Well, that's interesting.
My money?
You're a rather dangerous person to know, I think, Miss Cutter, but I may still need your services. Your command over natural forces. You did say you could exert power over the weather, didn't you?
Oh yes. When I think happy thoughts, the sun shines. When I think dark thoughts, storm clouds gather and lightning cracks the sky.
How wonderful. Is there any antidote to this gift of yours? Is there anything stopping this weather thingy working?
Only one thing can stop it. Love. Horrible word. But it has to be unselfish, perfect, and forever. And we know there isn't such a thing. Oh, and there's one other requirement. It has to be within one of the group changing the weather. Little chance of that, I think.
I think we're on pretty safe ground.
Would you like me to freeze her now? It will only take a little while to take effect.
Yes, freeze her. Freeze the Dazzle Bay Farm Palace. Without light and warmth, no one will want to go there. My glorious plan will be complete.
Freeze the air that she breathes. Freeze the air till every bird jumps from the trees. Freeze the blood in her veins. Makes so cold that nothing living here remains. Freeze the ground where she sleeps. Freeze the tears that she weeps. Freeze the love that she keeps. All alone in the night. Freeze her heart beating slow. Freeze her love. Let it go. Freeze the wind. Let it blow. Lashing round and around. Round and around. Round and around. Freeze the sky to the ground. Icy crystals spreading shivers all around. Freeze the dew on her feet. Take away all possibilities of heat. Freeze the ground where she sleeps. Freeze the tears that she weeps. Freeze the love that she keeps. All alone in the night. Freeze her heart beating slow. Freeze her love. Let it go. Freeze the wind. Let it blow. Lashing round and around. Round and around. Round and around. Round and around. Freeze her.
Nasty piece of work, my friends. Soon, the Dazzle Bay Farm Palace will be locked in an icy grip. And then it will be ours, that icy jewel of real estate. And then we can send in the bulldozers.
It'll be like taking candy from a baby.
Yeah, still can't be too sure. Take a letter to Her Majesty Inspector of Funfair Safety. Dear Inspector, the recent tragic death of famous proprietor Fred Pringle has cast deep shadows of doubt over the safety of the Dazzle Bay Farm Palace. Stop. I urge you to investigate as a concerned citizen. Stop. I trust that once you've seen the place for yourself, you'll waste no time in shutting it down permanently.
It's a work of art, sir.
Signed, yours sincerely, Murgatroyd, Agamemnon, Septicemia Megoch. Is anything the matter, Miss Crackett?
Nothing, sir, nothing.
Go on, do share the joke.
It's just, how do you spell Agamemnon, sir?
Squeamish! I order you to be quiet! I don't think my great-grandfather, Septicemia, Pegasus, Swolly Wolly Doodle Wolly, would appreciate you laughing his beloved name. I'm going to count to 3. 1, 2, 3. You're both fired.
So
To Superintendent Beakworthy, Head of Fraud Squad, New Scotland Yard. Dear Superintendent Beakworthy, that I wish to bring to your attention that innocent children may come down to their pocket money. Stop. The Dazzle Bay Fun Palace is so rigged that the entire British Olympics team can win so much as a fluffy rabbit between them. Stop. I trust that once you've seen the place for yourself, you will investigate matters promptly and take the necessary action. Signed, signed, you know who.
As good as in the bad, sir. With the authorities coming in to close it down, do you think we should reduce our original price of £5 million down to, say, £1 million?
Squeamish, you're a great man, but not as great a man as you are in this song. Why pay £1 million for a mass of tangled metal and a few brightly painted huts on a refrigerated promenade? I think £5 should cover it.
Yes, that should buy her a pretty new dress and some sweeties.
Squeamish, go get a new contract drawn up. The papers are in my briefcase. Keep the rest safe. They contain the entire blueprint for the Dazzle Bay development project.
You can count on me, sir.
Clack it. Call Parker and Gilmore, the Dazzle Bay estate agents, and get them busy on our behalf.
Yes, sir.
I can see the bulldozers moving in now. The Dazzle Bay Fun Palace crashing to the ground. Then the cranes rise against the sky. Here an office block, there a shopping centre, there a multi-storey car park, and here, right at the centre of where the Dazzle Bay Fun Palace once stood, a computer-controlled, high-tech, multimedia leisure experience. A mind-numbing, wallet-emptying machine. The kids will love it. Now to pick the candy from the baby.
Fellow Dazzlers, you all know that we are pledged to fight to save the Fun Palace from the clutches of Negrich and his cronies.
Yay!
Together, we will make this place where children, mums and dads can escape nasty things like television and school. Listen, it is vital to our success that we learn the exact nature of Megrich's plans. We must get hold of that briefcase of his, because it contains crucial information.
But how are we going to do that, Poppy?
We are going...
I have a plan.
Okay. Flossie has a plan. Oh yes, to detach him from his case, but we must move quickly when the moment comes.
Oh, this is quite a gathering. Having a nice leaving party, are we? My condolences to you, Miss Pringle. Your father was a fine man, a tragic death. But I trust that you want to end his affairs as quickly as possible. So I've gone through the liberty of drawing up a small contract.
It's written in the usual Latin, of course.
Just for clarity,
Yeah, just a formality.
it's a risk-free, watertight arrangement.
No strings attached.
Just sign right there for the dotted line. Alright, sign it. So sign it! I'm not sorry. Don't dicks.
Parker Gilmore, one the rest of the others. Parker Gilmore, Roy the Pointer, and the SWAT. The Cone of What by Roy the Pointer, the SWAT. Parker Gilmore, the two-headed, double-breasted, three-headed estate agent reporting for duty, sir. Where would you like it, Mr. Magnet? It was not a question, sir.
Get out of my sight and bring that thing with you.
Sorry, sir, we're not too early, are we?
Early. Has anyone heard of an estate agent being too efficient? It's unheard of. Be at my office 9 o'clock sharp tomorrow morning, or have my friends on the council close you down.
She doesn't like us, Parker. It's your fault, Gilmore. It takes two to tango, Parker. 3 actually, Gilmore. We better be off as we're going to look ugly, although worse than usual. Parker and Gilmore, Parker and Gilmore. One over us and the other is Parker and Gilmore. Looks like an excellent contract to me, Margaret. Seems a shame to spoil it by writing on it.
You haven't heard the last of me, Miss Smarty Pants Pringle. No one gets the better of me. No one gets the better of Murgatroyd, Agamemnon, Septicemia, Mega... Get out of here!
Mr. Megrick,
Rich. A moment, if you please.
What is it?
There was a question I wanted to ask you. I hardly dare say the words.
Spit it out then. Huh?
Are you really fabulously rich?
Yes, incredibly why.
Well, it's crazy. Murgatroyd. You don't mind if I call you Murgatroyd, do you, Maggie? Well, I've always had this crazy, crazy dream ever since I was a little girl. It's mad, really, but I've always dreamt of dancing in the moonlight in the front of Dazzle Bay with an incredibly wealthy man. What do you say, Maggie?
I mean,
How about it? I love the music and the dancing. I love the shimmy in the spotlight. Pour me a glass of pink champagne. Let's fill it blue and dance again under the summer stars tonight. I love the sighing of the ocean. I love the sunset on the water. With just a wealthy man or two, a single millionaire will do under the summer stars tonight. But when I'm on his arm, he's the richest man in town. I'll sparkle and shine, be the jewel up in his crown. And when he looks at me adoringly, with eyes are going brown, and if his credit rating's adequate, okay, he's not as rich as Daddy, but he's sufficiently in town to tie me. I love the music and the dancing. I love the shimmy in the spotlight. I love to linger on the quay with a man on bended knee under the summer stars tonight. I love the music and the dancing. I love the shimmy in the spotlight. Pour me a glass of pink champagne. Let's be like blue and dance again under the summer stars tonight. The sighing of the ocean. I love the sunset on the water. Pour me a glass of pink champagne. Let's be like blue and dance again under the summer stars
You'll be hearing from me.
Missing you already.
It's over for all of you. The Dazzle Bay Fun Palace is finished.
Don't forget your cakes, Murgatroyd.
You mark my words. Just you mark my words.
Great work, everyone. Flossie, you were brilliant. What an actress.
It wasn't quite all acting, darling. It's a very eligible piece of male real estate.
Flossie. Now let's see what Megalitch really has in store for the Fun Palace.
Look what they show, Poppy. They're blueprints.
The Fun Palace, it's gone.
My waltzers, gone.
No ghost
No
trick.
coconut shy.
No merry-go-round.
No candy floss and toffee apples.
No animal crackers lucky dip. So this is what the scoundrel's planning to put in its place.
And look, right in the middle, what does it say?
It says the Dazzle Bay all new mega leisure experience. So this is what's behind Megalitch's plan. Now
Really like it. It out of a clear blue sky as well.
It's a nasty spiteful storm.
It's getting cold. I'm so cold. You better look after Poppy or she'll catch us again. Or we crawl into water right and safely batten down.
but not for long. Freeze the ground, freeze the sky, freeze her tears, freeze her! Ha 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 ha!
I'm so cold, Skimpy. I know summer's nearly over, but it's not meant to be winter yet.
I know, Poppy, it's not normal.
Aren't you cold, Skimpy? You must be freezing.
Shall I tell her? Shall I tell her that as long as I'm near her, nothing else matters?
Needs sunshine, who needs shelter from the rain, who need rainbows when the sky is so blue, who needs starlight, who needs flowers down the lane, who needs sunshine when I'm close to you, so never mind the rain. Keep on smiling till the morning sun breaks through, and here it comes again. Keep on smiling till the morning sun breaks through, and he needs sunshine, who needs shelter from the rain, who needs rainbows when the sky is so blue, who needs music, who needs brandy when it's cold, who needs roses when I'm close to you, so never mind the rain. Keep on smiling till the morning sun breaks through, and here it comes again. Keep your hopes and dreams alive inside of you, so when the rain just pours and pours, remember that my love will always be so sweet. I don't know what we'd do without you.
Hello, anybody there? Oh, looks like they've all turned in for the night. I thought I'd catch her just in time for a saunter along the seafront. Dash it, just look at that wonderful glittery ocean. This is unseasonably cold. I wonder if it has anything to do with that brat who played tricks with the weather.
What do you want, Murgatroyd? Good evening, darlings. Oh, it's so perishingly cold I can't settle.
My dear, you should be inside. You'll catch your death.
What's he doing here? Who do you think you are, coming here in the dead of night like this and telling me what to do? You are our sworn enemy. It's the dead of night. Clear off, you oily little flowers. He's carrying flowers. Why exactly did you come? Were you looking for anybody in particular?
Poetry, sheer poetry. Oh, I was just wandering by in this fine evening and I thought I'd just pay my respects.
Yes, and would those be for me?
Oh, these, yes, just a small token.
Oh, roses. Oh, I do so love roses. You're so well chosen. And a gift. Possibly a small, exquisite, beautifully wrapped little item.
Yeah, there was this. A ring, scarcely worth.
Diamonds. Oh, I do so love diamonds. They're so
Expensive. Or...
yes, Skimpy, so wondrously expensive and beautiful. Now, before we go a step further, I'd like to make a few things clear. 3 to be exact.
Crystal clear, absolute, must be crystal. 3, you say?
1. You will call off this absurd attempt to shut down the Fun Palace.
Absolutely, completely and utterly, forthwith, unreservedly, completely, it is called off.
That's a fairly positive start.
Number 2, you will become a platinum patron, let's call it, giving you special rights and free rides all year round for a modest annual subscription of, let's say, 1, 2, 3, in fact,
No, but 5. Let's make it nice round 5. 5 million. Right. Splendid round. So, oh no, my dear, is anything? Oh my dear, I must know the number 3.
oh yes, and number 3, I will not leave the Fun Palace to go live in some stuffy old mansion. At least not in the summer seasons, all right?
I would never dream of taking you away. You should stay here with your friends, and I shall join you. No one handles a brush like Murgatroyd, Agamemnon, Septicemia Megarich. The cups and trophies are in my family vault. There's one particularly famous occasion
Yes,
where...
yes. Now help me up, there's a dear.
Oh, Flossie, I'm so pleased for you. It's wonderful news for you and the Fun Palace. On our last day too, the last day of the summer season. Now there will be another year. We can rebuild this place.
Not so fast. Not so fast.
Tribulations of being an employer.
What do you think you're playing at, Megarich? You promised us a stake in this place once we dispose of this rabble.
Yes, it's a contractual matter.
We have legal obligations.
To the blazes with them!
What? Have you gone mad?
You can't play in the face of the law, Megan. The law's the law.
Go on, tell them what this is about, Maggie.
I don't know how to put this,
But I've been searching for that special someone all my life.
Really?
And I've wandered almost everywhere to find he's right next to
Isn't
me.
that wonderful?
Now I'm dizzy and dangling, and I won't let go. 'Cause the mystery is everywhere, 'cause I love it so.
So you see, that's how it is. And a whole beach full of lawyers couldn't change that. Good day.
Poppy, just to amend this, you say it's very important. The name is Beakman, Superintendent Beakman, Scotland Yard Police Squad, and I am Chief Inspector Failsafe, Her Majesty's Health and Safety Executive.
Oh dear me.
We're looking for a Miss Poppy Pringle. Runs the Dazzle Red Fun Palace. White royal rip-off apparently. Everything rigged against the punters. Criminal frauditors. Miss Pringle is going away for a very long time. And on top of that, when the appalling safety record comes to light, they're going to throw in the key. I'm Poppy Pringle. Who's made these allegations?
I'll be on my way.
No, I'm not letting you out of my sight.
The allegations have been made by a Mr. Sterling Squinish and a Miss Pringle McCracken.
It's a miracle!
Clacket, you idiot! Why'd you put our names on the letter?
I couldn't spell his stupid name or those big fancy words, so I used ours instead.
Can't get the staff friends here, you know?
I don't know about any of that, but we have a job to do, Miss, and we're going to do it. Where are you going to start? I guess the ghost train is as good a place as any. From a safety point of view, it's a critical test. A fast ride in the dark, steel and bodies hurtling around at tremendous speed. A critical test. If that's unsafe, then we have every reason to believe that the rest is unsafe too. Vice versa, of course, but that seems hardly likely. Spooky, show the gentleman to the ghost train. We'll be along in just a minute. Well, Dazzlers, this is our finest hour. What are we going to do, Poppy? We're going to give them the ride of their lives. Safe as houses, not a scratch on either of them. But a completely terrifying experience. Dazzlers, we are going to make this the scariest, but safest, ghost ride in the history of seaside fun fairs.
But how are we going to ensure that, Poppy?
I'll tell you, Uncle. Gather round quickly, everyone. Okay, is everyone clear about what we are going to do?
Yeah. Hello, Poppy Pipsqueak. That cool spell seems to have blown over. Never mind, I am nothing if not resourceful.
What say you want, Saki?
I have more strings to my bow than fairground magic. Oh yes, a good working knowledge of mechanics, for example. This simple-looking chunk of metal, for example. To the untrained eye, it hardly seems important, but to someone with a little knowledge, it begins to look remarkably like the main cog from the safety brake on the ghost train. How it came to be lying around on the floor like that, I'll never know. Bordering on negligence, I'd say.
I'd say.
Tut tut, someone could get hurt. It's about time they closed this place down. Would you say, Pipsqueak?
Monkey Chunks, get over to the ghost train fast. They'll be on board by now. Do everything you can to fix it. Everyone else, the plan remains as we discussed. This is our last chance. Go! Let's move!
It's so entertaining. Such a precious drop of hope against such impossible odds. Quite delicious.
It's just as I expected, Delcy. And now namby-pamby Sunday school outing. Ghost train puff. A complete and total rip-off. I'd be more scared of the presence of Mr. Peabody, which he's had one too many bottles of sherry trifle. Yes, a complete shambles. Saw some badly worn running gear back there. All shots bad maintenance to me. I'd be surprised if we finished this ride without derailing. Although goodness knows, I don't suppose this thing's capable of any kind of
Not too tame, I hope.
Not too unsafe or unstable. No, absolutely fine. Completely at ease. Quite solid, thank you very much. Yes, a completely absorbing and interesting couple of hours, or rather minutes, was it? Well, thank you again, Miss Pringle. We shan't take up any more of your time. Goodbye, Miss Pringle. Has anyone seen a young lady carrying a large spanner?
Yes, she's hiding in the candy floss store. Not a very wise move. Have you ever got a small piece of candy floss stuck in your hair?
Monkey Chunks, would you do the honours? It will be a pleasure. Is this what you were looking for, Constable?
I think so. Yes, this is the one. She spit, you know, spat in my face when I caught her red-handed in from Palace car park. Anyone know her?
Yes, we know her. Her name's Saki Cutter. She used to work here but left us under a cloud a few minutes ago. What was she doing in the car park?
She was tampering with the brakes of the big Rolls Royce parked up there, miss. Registration number MURGY1.
Yes, he's a friend. We'll make sure the damage was repaired before the car is driven again. Thank you for all your help.
Now are you going to come quietly now?
I shall be joining you for the questioning, Constable. Scotland Yard has been concerned for some time about the goings-on around here, including the death of its previous proprietor. Goodbye, Mr. Law. I don't think we'll be troubled by this one for a very long time.
Well, it's the last day of the summer season. Can you believe it's gone so quickly?
No, Skimpy, it's flown. So much has happened.
You've done so well, Poppy. You've saved the Dazzle Bay Fun Palace.
I couldn't have done it without you, Skim. Without you, I'd have lost hope before I'd even started.
I'm looking forward to bringing those horses up to scratch.
And Monkey Chugs and Spooky, thanks for everything you've done. Muscles and ghost impressions, it's a frightening combination. Does anyone know where Flossie, Candle and you Prince Charming are?
Come along, dear, nearly there. You'll soon get used to this kind of expedition. Hello, Poppy. Hello, Arthur. It's so good to see you. We've just been out for a spot of shopping. Put him down there, would you, sweetie? He is so wonderful.
Hi, Murgatroyd, how are you?
I'm fine. The credit card's taken a bit of battering. More of a cataclysmic onslaught. But I'm fine. I've never been happier.
He's besotted, Poppy. Completely besotted. And before you ask, we will be back next year.
Oh, Flossie, you make a wonderful pair.
Everything is battened down and secure, Poppy.
I suppose it's time to go now. Thank you, everyone. It's been an amazing summer. Thank you for all you have done. See you next year for the opening night of the new Dazzle Bay Fun Palace.